morning. We have Gene Brister in the studio. Good morning, Gene.
Good morning, George.
One thing lacking, we don't have Carol Buckley.
Well, you can't put that number of people in this area that we're in.
Yeah, that's true.
You got to do that social distancing. So.
Well, I understand that I am here for Carol Buckley because Carol is an avid kite flyer, and he has just got the perfect weather for that, so he just had to take advantage of it.
He flew his kite.
Yeah, we'll probably find him out there at Buckland Park somewhere if he hadn't fallen in the water.
Yeah, he might be at Buckland Park, and his kite might be somewhere over the offices this morning of the station.
There you go. We can kind of watch it go by.
Yeah, there's some wind outside. If you haven't gone out yet, you're going to be greeted by some.
And we're going to have some more.
And some more.
And some more then again. And I guess it's going to last throughout the night.
That's the rumor that I've heard.
And then there's going to be a chance for showers tomorrow. Just a chance, a slight chance.
Yeah, well, like I've said, usually anything that's slight here, they get a belly gusher, and anything that, is supposed to be really heavy, we don't get anything. So
yeah, you remember last time the weather forecast was for maybe some rain, but if we have any at all, it's going to be very light. And then we had that nice little shower. Right when we were reading that.
Yeah.
And
so that's the way it goes sometimes when it comes to the rain.
Weatherman's job.
That's right.
It's pretty much
job security.
Go out the front door and see what you see.
Yeah, that's it.
That's the weather forecast. Anyway, we got some birthdays. You ready to get the birthdays?
Birthdays, yeah. There's a particular local birthday that I know you'll mention this morning.
Yeah, he's coming up with the local. We want to keep him in the crowd because he's a humble guy. Our big shot birthday today, Gene Shalit. You remember Gene Shalit?
I do remember.
He's still around. He's 95 years old today.
Hadn't heard that name in a long time.
Don't think he's working anymore, but no. He's out there.
It's the eyebrows.
Yeah, exactly, and the hair, the hair and the eyebrows made him unique. Singer, he was a film critic, if nobody had heard of him, but I think everybody's heard of Gene Shalit.
Yeah.
Anita Bryant, she is out there. She's 81 today. Paul Michael Glasser, he was either Starsky or Hutch. I can't remember which. He's 79. Elton John, he's on a birthday tour right now. 74 years old today. Comedian Mary Gross is 68. She was on Saturday Night Live. James McDaniel, he was on NYPD Blue. 63 today. Saxophonist Steve Norman of Spandau Ballet. 61 today. Don't hear them very often. Marcia Cross of Desperate Housewives. She's 59. Sarah Jessica Parker, she is 58 years old today. I thought she was possibly older than that. The local birthdays, including that one that that special one, it's coming up now.
Coming up.
There's a lot going on right now, and broadcasters are on the ground covering all of it, bringing you the weather, the traffic, and breaking news, all while entertaining you 24 hours a day. Someone needs to tell you what's going on around the world and in our hometowns, and that someone is us. We are free radio. We are always there. We are broadcasters. Visit wearebroadcasters.com or text radio to 52886 to learn more. Furnished by NAB and this station.
Happy birthdays this morning going out to Alfred Urquidez, Alice Rosas, Ashley Taylor, Brian Gutierrez, Carol Dickey, Christina Bojorquez, CJ Martinez, David Fowler, Diana Fimbres Rodrigo, Hans Vogel, James Skipping, Kurt Hoffman, Marcus Ramirez, Myra Ibarra, Patricia Salivar, Patrick Brial Ponce, Paul Stewart, Conchita Chonita, that's Chonita Encarnacion Ruiz, and Kathy Ball. Happy birthday to every single one. And if you didn't catch the special one, could you tell everybody once again?
Yeah, Kurt Hoffman.
The guy who produces and directs just about everything we do around here.
Yeah, and scratching and grinning this morning. Huh?
I think he does that every morning, doesn't he? Not always grinning, but he's always scratching. Anyway, we got some news coming up. Are you ready for that? Happy birthday, Kurt.
Kxo AM 1230 can help you publicize your nonprofit group's upcoming events, and we're happy to do it at no charge. To take advantage of our offer, we ask that you let us know about the event at least 2 weeks ahead of time. Write down the important information. You know, who, what, where, when, and so on. Include a name and phone number of a contact person and mail or deliver the information to KXO, 420 Main Street, El Centro, California, 92243. Our email address is kxoamfm@kxoradio.com. The information you supply may be used as community news, public service announcements on the KXO info line, or on our website. If you're paying for promotion with another advertising medium, we do offer special nonprofit group rates to promote your event. KXO AM 1230 wants to work with you and your community group to make our Imperial Valley a better place. Tell us what's going on and we'll tell everyone else. KXO AM 1230, here to make a difference in the Valley.
And it's time for the World California News headlines, brought to you by Locke Air Conditioning, your year-round comfort specialist. For sales and service, call the experts at Locke Air Conditioning.
CBS News special report, a short court appearance for the suspect in the Colorado supermarket massacre.
Sir, do you understand those rights as I've explained them to you this morning? I need you to answer out loud, please. Yes. Okay, and for the record, you answered affirmatively.
21-year-old Ahmed Alisa in a wheelchair wearing a face mask and a blue jumpsuit as the judge informed him of his rights, then ordered he be held without bail. Alisa was treated for a leg wound after Monday's shootings that left 10 people at the King Soopers dead. He will not be required to enter a plea until later in the court process. Some of the victims' loved ones are speaking out.
This is not okay. It's not okay that I'm burying my brother.
Police officer Eric Talley's sister, Kirsten Brooks, spoke to CBS News.
I was angry. I still am in sadness, but I don't hate that person. He doesn't get to have that power.
CBS News special report. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
Whatever the weather brings this winter, you can rely on a York Affinity Premium System to keep your home warm and comfortable. You'll get maximum efficiency thanks to advanced technology and helping to significantly reduce your energy bills. Plus, you can stay connected via our Wi-Fi-enabled touchscreen thermostat. Every York unit is designed, engineered, and assembled in the United States and backed by industry-leading warranties. Affordable financing options are available. Call Locke Air Conditioning, your local York dealer, at 760-353-4501. That's 353-4501 to schedule a free evaluation of your system. York, install confidence. Contractor's license 696-216.
Protesters and LA police looking to clear out a homeless encampment from Echo Park.
Hey, back off! You back off! Back off! Back off!
Several hundred police watching over several dozen protesters, telling them to leave the park by tonight. Homeless service providers in the park today to offer shelter to those who need assistance. New poll showing if a recall election were to be held today, 46% of voters would choose to keep Governor Gavin Newsom in office, more than those seeking to remove him.
It doesn't say what's going to happen tomorrow, the next day, or when some big popular, well-moneyed person gets into the race.
Strata Probalski finding the biggest support for the recall effort in areas with a heavy Latino population badly impacted by the pandemic. Yosemite National Park officials say they'll take a modified approach to reopen more of the park and related facilities this summer. Officials say some services aren't yet available. All visitor centers remain closed. Cooling to the low 60s in Los Angeles today. Dry low 60s in the Bay Area. Jeff Scott, California News.
And the World California News headlines brought to you this morning by Locke Air Conditioning. For your air conditioning and sheet metal needs, call Locke Air Conditioning today, 760-353-4501.
Before you move in and start making a lifetime of memories, there's something you should remember: the value of working with a realtor. A realtor is more than an expert in the field who abides by a code of ethics. A realtor is your neighbor and your ally, someone who puts your agenda ahead of theirs, someone who understands your dreams and has the expertise to make them a reality. Finding the right place starts with you and a realtor, and the doors we open together. Realtors are members of the National Association of Realtors. That's who we are.
Look, staying healthy isn't easy. Watching your diet, hitting the gym, avoiding stress. But a good night's rest helps boost your overall health and wellness. And it couldn't be easier. The new Sleep Number 360 Smart Bed is the only bed that effortlessly adjusts and responds to both of you. The result? You wake up ready for anything. Proven quality sleep is life-changing sleep. And now the new Queen Sleep Number 360 C4 Smart Bed is only $14.99, plus special financing, only for a limited time. Special financing subject to credit approval. Minimum monthly payment required. See store for details.
And it is time for page one of the local news, a service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers with 2 locations in the valley, in Brawley at Highway 86 and Julia Drive, and in El Centro on Imperial Avenue, right next to Food for Less. With page one of the local news, here's Gene Brister.
Taking a look at the latest in local news, the state metrics and the county metrics are quite different. George Gale explains.
The numbers were released by the county public health department. COVID-19 metrics released by the state paint a much different picture as opposed to the metrics released by the county. Wednesday update on COVID-19 the numbers released by the county public health department indicate there are 82 active cases in the county. Deaths attributed to the virus remain at 712. There are 14 COVID-19 patients hospitalized in the county, 4 of them in intensive care. There are 6 ICU beds available in the county. The new cases per day per 100,000 population is at 4.1, positivity rate at 9.77%. Metrics for Imperial County are released by the state indicate new cases per day per 100,000 population is at 3.0. The adjusted case rate for tier assignment is at 3.0. Positivity rate at on the 7-day average is at 1.9%. The health equity quartile positivity rate is at 3.6%. A little bit different. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
Caltrans has canceled this evening's closure of Interstate 8. The decision to cancel the closure was made due to the high wind warnings issued by the National Weather Service. Because of the high wind forecast, operations of the construction cranes could be adversely affected. The nighttime full freeway closures planned for Sunday and Wednesday, March 31st, will be rescheduled. KXO News Time 744.
Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers have the best price on name brand tires sold at Quick Lane, guaranteed. Just ask your Quick Lane service advisor. Now we're talking the best brands available: Michelin, Continental, Pirelli, Dunlap, Kelly, Bridgestone, and more. And we're talking the best price. Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers. They service all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment. Quick Lane in the Brawley Auto Center, Highway 86 in Julia Drive, and on Imperial Avenue next to Food for Less in El Centro.
In other local news, state prison visits are to restart, George Gale explains.
It will be limited at first. California state prisons will soon resume limited in-person visits with inmates more than a year after they were halted because of the coronavirus pandemic. Visits will start April 10th as the prison system stabilizes after outbreaks that killed 216 inmates and 26 employees. There will be precautions such as temperature and symptom screenings, coronavirus testing, physical distancing, face masks, and limits on the number of visitors and length of time they can stay. Other details will be up to individual prisons. It is recommended families check online before scheduling a visit. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
A man teaching his wife how to drive did not end well. Shortly after 3 a.m. Wednesday, El Centro police were dispatched to an accident in the 1500 block of West Main Street. A car had crashed into a palm tree. The car sustained major front-end damage. A man told officers that he was teaching his wife how to drive, and they crashed into the tree. The woman, apparently uninjured, walked back home. The husband made arrangements to have the car towed. That concludes this edition of Local News. Stay with us for Page 2.
Page 1 of the local news has been a service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers in El Centro on Imperial Avenue next to Food for Less, and in Brawley on Highway 86 and Julia Drive. Quick Lane services all makes and models, and you will never need an appointment.
What if the music stopped? If the familiar voices were silenced? If there were no breaking news updates? What if your companion and connection to your community came with a monthly fee? Don't worry, we're free local radio with you wherever you go, celebrating 100 years and looking forward to the next 100. We are broadcasters. Text radio to 52886 and let Congress know you depend on your local TV and radio stations. This message furnished by the National Association of Broadcasters.
And it is page 2 of the local news, brought to you by David H. West Insurance Services. See David or Jose for your life and health insurance needs or retirement planning. With page 2 of the local news, here again is Gene.
A portion of Davis Road is closed for an unusual reason. George Gale has more.
It was due to the discovery of a sinkhole. The County Public Works Department said that Davis Road will be closed from Highway 111 to Beach Road near Nyland. They said the road will be closed until further notice. Motorists are asked to find an alternate route. No details on the sinkhole have been released. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
Another special meeting of the Imperial Irrigation District has been scheduled. The meeting is set for 5 p.m. This evening. The only item on the agenda is a conference with legal counsel concerning litigation filed against the district by the San Bernardino, Riverside Counties Building and Construction Trades Council over the project labor agreement approved by the IID board and then rescinded by the board at a later meeting after the makeup of the board had changed. Well, a house fire in Hopeville burns an abandoned house. George Gale explains.
Officials say the house was abandoned. The fire was reported Monday evening when someone called 911. Hopeville Fire responded and found the house in the area of Olive and 9th Street fully engulfed. County Fire sent an engine to assist. Neighboring houses were evacuated. Crews fought to keep the fire from spreading to the neighboring houses. They spent 3 hours fighting the fire. It was finally extinguished, and Hopeville Fire cleared the scene at just after 8 Monday evening. The cause of the fire is under investigation. No injuries were reported. Damage estimate has not been released. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
And we'll be back with a look at the weather.
It's nice to explore your options when it comes to buying insurance, no matter what you're looking for. David H. West Insurance Services offers it all. And being an independent broker, we have many companies to choose from. We continue providing Medicare, life, and health plans, and now offer auto, home, and commercial insurance. David H. West Insurance Services can find the right insurance to fit your needs and budget. And best of all, a staff who cares about you. So don't hesitate to pick up the phone and call David H. West Insurance Services at 760-352-3411. That's 352-3411 for a free insurance review. That's 352-3411.
Here's George Gale with a look at the weather.
The high temperature yesterday, 76 degrees. The overnight low this morning, 51. National Weather Service says another slow-moving weather system will move into the region today, bringing widespread windy conditions this afternoon and evening. Additional chances for light showers beginning this evening and lasting through Friday will mainly be confined to the higher terrain. Below normal temperatures will last through Friday before a warming trend pushes readings above normal starting on Sunday. Warm and dry conditions are expected for much, if not all, of next week, with the high temperatures mostly in the mid to upper 80s most days. Wind advisory in effect for the Imperial County today. Patchy blowing dust after 2 p.m. Mostly sunny skies, highs right near 75. Windy throughout the day. West-southwest wind 5 to 15 miles per hour, increasing to 20 to 30 miles per hour in the afternoon. Winds could gust as high as 40 miles per hour. Tonight, mostly clear skies. Overnight lows around 52. Windy throughout the night. West wind 25 to 30 miles per hour, decreasing to 15 to 20 miles per hour after midnight. Winds could gust as high as 45 miles per hour. Friday, 20% chance of showers in the afternoon. Sunny skies, highs right near 73. West wind 5 to 10 miles per hour. And right now, we're looking at 59 degrees, 32% the relative humidity. Air Pollution Control District says air quality moderate in Calexico and at both monitoring stations in Mexicali. Air quality is good for the rest of the region. Page 2 of the local news and the weather has been brought to you by David H. West Insurance Services. See David or Jose for health insurance plans and Medicare supplement coverage. David H. West Insurance Services.
Last year was crazy. My hours were cut.
I was out of work for months. I need a better job.
At the Center for Employment Training, study for a career in construction or healthcare. Go to cetweb.edu. Financial aid is available to those who qualify, and we offer job placement assistance to graduates. All programs can be completed in under a year based on attendance. Go to cetweb.edu or call 760-592-0208 for CET. Work hard. Be strong.
And it's sports time. Sports World Roundup brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, an affiliate of the Scripps Health Network, working together to provide you the best care. Central Spartans and the Vincent Memorial Scots, they are going to play tonight. High school football, normally scheduled for Friday night. The game, Central Spartans, the Vincent Memorial Catholic High School Scots, rescheduled for Thursday. It's a Thursday night situation. Game will be played tonight at Cal Jones Field on the campus of Central Union High School. The other Friday night games will be played Friday night. Brawley at Imperial, Kxo at Southwest, and Palo Verde taking on Hopeville. March Madness returns Saturday. It's the Sweet 16, and it's all set and ready to go. Saturday at 11 o'clock in the morning, number 12 Oregon State will take on number 8 Loyola Chicago at 3:15 Saturday afternoon. It'll be number 5 Villanova at number 1 Baylor. Another doubleheader on Sunday, number 5 Creighton at number 1 Gonzaga at 11 a.m. Sunday. Number 4 fourth ranked Florida State will take on number 1 Michigan at 3 p.m. That's March Madness Sweet 16. This is Saturday and Sunday, all weekend long.
Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District is open and ready to serve you and your family for all your healthcare needs. Let our team of dedicated physicians guide you on your journey to better health. Pioneers is a recognized leader in healthcare and has more than 10 health centers and clinics throughout the Imperial Valley. When the need arises, don't hesitate to come and see us. We have services and locations in Calexico and Brawley, and of course, our award-winning hospital, Pioneers Memorial. For more information on all of Pioneer services, visit pmhd.org today.
And on the NBA scoreboard, it was the Pacers. Pacers beat the Pistons 116-111. It was the Bucks over the Celtics 121-119. Raptors got by the Nuggets 135-111. The Magic beat the Suns 112-111. We couldn't get any closer than that. The Cavaliers over the Bulls 103-94. Hornets beat the Rockets 122-97. It was the Mavericks over the Timberwolves 128-108. Grizzlies got by the Thunder 116-107. Clippers beat the Spurs 134-101. Jazz, they defeated the Nets 118-88. And it was the Kings over the Hawks 110-108. And golf, Dustin Johnson wins in a match play, but Bryson DeChambeau loses in the opening round. Rory McIlroy, he suffered his worst loss in 10 years and some of the best moments belonging to newcomers in this fickle event, which I will not even try to explain. Toronto Raptors guard Kyle Lowry repeatedly insisted Wednesday that he does not know what will happen between now and this afternoon at 3 p.m. Eastern Time, the NBA trade deadline. He has basically resolved whatever will be. And I think there's a song named after that. Detroit Pistons sending Delon Wright to Sacramento Kings in a trade for Corey Joseph and picks. That's it. That's a look at sports. Sports World Roundup brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District. Log on to pmhd.org for more information about Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District.
Help maximize your orchard performance with the Syngenta Tree Nut portfolio, featuring insecticide and fungicide products that deliver superior broad-spectrum control of tree nut pests and diseases. To optimize tree health, growers and consultants can customize a program that delivers excellent efficacy, greater efficiency, and higher profit potential. To write a plan that maximizes the short-term and long-term potential of your tree nut crop, talk to your local Syngenta retailer or visit syngentaus.com/tree-nuts. Always read and follow label instructions.
And it is time for financial news and weather, brought to you by Southwest Security, locally owned security service protecting your property. Southwest Security also offers live scan to the public. Wall Street main indexes opened lower this morning, dragged down by heavyweight technology stocks, while data showed jobless claims fell last week as the labor market continued to limp out of a coronavirus-induced recession. Dow Jones Industrial Average fell 73.25 points, or 0.23%, at the open to 32,346.81. The S&P 500 opened lower by 9.80 points, or 0.25%, at 3,879.34, while the NASDAQ Composite dropped 117.31 points, or 0.91%, to 12,844.58 at the opening bell. Take a look at your weather in just a minute.
Southwest Security Company is a locally owned security company protecting your property or your business, and now offering live scan fingerprinting to the public. Plus, they added Southwest Postal with post office boxes you can access 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, with shipping services too, using DHL, UPS, and FedEx. They're conveniently located at the corner of Heil and 4th Street in El Centro, and if you need something notarized, they can do that too. You can count on Southwest Security and Southwest Postal for 24 hours a day, 365 days a year.
The high temperature yesterday, 76 degrees. The overnight low this morning, 51. National Weather Service says another slow-moving weather system will move into the region today, bringing widespread windy conditions this afternoon and evening. Additional chances for light showers beginning this evening and lasting through Friday will mainly be confined to the higher terrain. Below normal temperatures will last through Friday before a warming trend pushes readings above normal starting on Sunday. Warm and dry conditions are expected for much, if not all, of next week, with the high temperatures mostly in the mid to upper 80s most days. Wind advisory in effect for the Imperial County today. Patchy blowing dust after 2 p.m. Mostly sunny skies, highs right near 75. Windy throughout the day. West-southwest wind 5 to 15 miles per hour, increasing to 20 to 30 miles per hour in the afternoon. Winds could gust as high as 40 miles per hour. Tonight, mostly clear skies. Overnight lows around 52. Windy throughout the night. West wind 25 to 30 miles per hour, decreasing to 15 to 20 miles per hour after midnight. Winds could gust as high as 45 miles per hour. Friday, 20% chance of showers in the afternoon. Sunny skies, highs right near 73. West wind 5 to 10 miles per hour. And your financial news and weather brought to you this morning by Southwest Security, now offering 24-hour-a-day post boxes. Southwest Postal at the corner of 4th and Heil in El Centro. It's 8 o'clock at KXO, El Centro, California. CBS News brought to you by the Imperial Valley Food Bank.
News on the hour, your home for original reporting.
I'm Steve Kathan. First court hearing for the suspect in the Boulder, Colorado supermarket killings. The lawyer for 21 to address his, quote, mental illness. The judge said there will be no bail.
He'll be held without bail until such time as the court is able to determine whether or not the proof is evident and the presumption is great that she committed these crimes.
Prosecutors indicated they might file additional charges. There were tributes to the 10 people killed at a vigil in Boulder last night. Kristen Brooks is the sister of one of the victims, police officer Eric Talley. She spoke with CBS this morning.
I feel like what happened was a hateful act. What this man did, like, he took my brother's life, and he took 9 other lives, and these beautiful people are gone.
Democratic lawmakers in Texas pushing a sweeping police reform package named in honor of longtime Houston resident George Floyd. Floyd's death at the hands of police in Minneapolis last year energized calls for change. Hundreds of people turning out at the Texas Capitol to show support. Brenda Ramos' son Mike was killed by police last year.
There have been too many deaths. Too many Texas mothers are missing their black and brown sons who have been killed by police.
The idea was first floated by Republican Governor Greg Abbott, but GOP support is scarce. The government says 684,000 people filed for unemployment benefits last week. Mark Hamrick of Bankrate.com says that's the fewest since the pandemic began a year ago, sending the economy into a nosedive.
More substantial improvement could be seen as soon as the forthcoming release of the March employment data, with the pickup in hiring amid the reopening of the economy and, of course, more people being vaccinated.
Overseas, Asia correspondent Ramy Inocencio tells us North Korea test-fired 2 suspected ballistic missiles for the first time since President Biden took office just over 2 months ago.
Those flew about 270 miles east and landed in the Sea of Japan. That's according to South Korea's Joint Chiefs of Staff. These launches, by the way, are illegal per the United Nations, and they happened after Secretary of State Antony Blinken visited South Korea just last week.
Well, CBS's Jim Krasula tells us some new concerns are being raised about a preservative found in a lot of familiar foods.
The food preservative known as TBHQ may harm the immune system, according to a new study from Environmental Working Group. TBHQ is used to extend the shelf life of Pop-Tarts, Rice Krispies treats, Cheez-Its, and more than 1,200 other popular processed foods.
Well, checking Wall Street right now, the Dow is down 310 points. NASDAQ is down 152. This is CBS News.
CBS News Radio is your home for breaking news. With our team of reporters around the country and the world, we give you the coverage you can trust.
Right now, Allstate has almost as many ways to save as there are types of music. Save for being a new customer. Save more for adding DriveWise. And save even more for driving safely. Visit Allstate.com or contact your local agent to get a quote. Find out how much you can save today. Allstate. Now that should be music to your ears.
Not available in every state. New customer savings based on early signing discount. DriveWise is an optional feature. Savings vary based on how you buy. Subject to terms and conditions. Allstate Fire and Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates. Northbrook, Illinois.
Hey, James, that order just doubled. We got to move fast here.
Indeed knows unexpected growth can stretch your business thin.
Somebody pick up that phone.
Like at Luca's Gourmet Frozen Pizza Company. To operate at scale, he needs to get started hiring right away.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. And the moment you sponsor a job on Indeed, you get a short list of quality candidates from our resume database. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get a $75 credit for your first sponsored job post. Terms and conditions apply.
A proof of vaccination card could be a ticket to fly or get into a sporting event in the months ahead. So with that in mind, fake ones are surfacing for sale.
Cybersecurity experts say they're finding more and more fake negative coronavirus tests and vaccination cards for sale online. Mark Ostrowski with Checkpoint Software says they look legitimate.
A lot of the cards, at least that we found in our research, are paper cards with simple logos and information on them.
There's even ads on the web for the counterfeit documents selling for up to $200 each.
So you're really providing information to folks who you don't want to provide it to.
Lisa Mateo, CBS News.
When Andreas Flatten lost his job at an Atlanta auto shop in November, he was owed a final paycheck. It ended up in his driveway, a wheelbarrow filled with more than 90,000 greasy pennies and an explicit note and a pay stub. He says it was a childish thing to do. I'm Steve Kathan, CBS News.
Hello, I'm Mike Lindell, inventor of MyPillow. For a limited time, you can get a queen-size premium MyPillow for the lowest price ever. Regularly $69.98, now only $29.98. You can adjust MyPillow's patented fill so you have the exact support you need regardless of your sleep position. It comes with a 10-year warranty. It's washable and dryable so it stays healthy, and it's 100% made in the USA. I'm also going to give you deep discounts on all my MyPillow products, including my Giza Dream bed sheets, my mattress toppers, bath towels, and so much more. That's $29.98 for a queen-size premium MyPillow, the lowest price ever, and deep discounts on all my MyPillow products.
Go to MyPillow.com and click on the radio listeners square and use promo code SKY, S-K-Y, for this amazing special, or call 800-635-1825 and use promo code SKY.
The food insecurity rate for Imperial Valley is estimated at 17% for all residents. Tragically, it soars to 33% for our children. Imagine 1 of every 3 children are challenged by hunger. The Imperial Valley Food Bank is striving to end hunger in the valley. When kids have nutritious food to eat, they learn more in school, are sick less often, crime declines, and the cycle of poverty can end. This is John Levada asking you to support the Imperial Valley Food Bank.
And your CBS News has been brought to you by the Imperial Valley Food Bank, fighting hunger in Imperial County since 1991. Become a hunger warrior. Contact the Imperial Valley Food Bank at 760-370-0966.
If you think figuring out your taxes last year was confusing,
man, come on.
Wait until this year. To help you figure it out, KXO AM 1230 and the CBS Radio Network presents Tax Tips 2021. Listen throughout the day for these timely tips to help you get your taxes done. Brought to you by Hacienda Snack Bar and Catering in Brawley, and by H&R Block with offices throughout the valley.
And now, more of the best oldies on the radio with George Gale.
My name is George. I'm unemployed and I live with my parents.
AM 1230.
I'm George. I'm George.
KXO.
1230 KXO.